3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, it is I, Republic Studs. Welcome to our stream. And this is going to be, I'll be honest, quite a nostalgic stream for me. Hello everyone, we'll talk to chat in a second. Now this is going to be a pretty emotional stream. Not emotional, I don't get crazy emotional, but it is very nostalgic for me because we are going to be essentially rebuilding and revisiting some of the classic LEGO Star Wars sets that I grew up with. These were my first ever LEGO Star Wars sets. The Microfighter Falcon was my first ever LEGO Star Wars set ever. Some of these were my first sets. Obviously, they're the cheapest sets back in 2014 when I first got introduced to LEGO Star Wars. I was about 8 years old, so, basically half a life ago. It's crazy. How times have changed. So we're going to be building those. I bought these a long time ago, and I've been waiting for the right time to do them. I think now is a good time. Also, before we get into it any further, we are doing some major stuff on Whatnot. So first off, big, huge stuff going on. If you didn't see today's video, we are going to be giving away a Phase 2 Captain Rex. Here, one sec. Let's go to our second cam, because I've been learning how to use these things now. And yeah, we'll talk about Technoblade, because that was sad. So here we go. There it is, a Phase 2 Captain Rex minifigure. There he is, official. We are also giving away a 501st Battle Pack and a limited edition polybag of the Slave 1. I noticed how it says Slave 1 right there. So that's all very exciting. Join Whatnot now, and you will automatically be able to enter these giveaways. I'm really excited to give them out to you all. We have 3 cameras. We have my hyperlapse camera, my webcam, and this camera. So, yeah, we are going to get live on into it. Remember, these are the big giveaways happening. So I'll keep those here. Captain Rex, of course. And we're going to get started with these sets. So I bought these all in Mercari. They're opened, but they came with everything, including that epic Phase 2 Clone Trooper. We have 73 people here, which is nuts. Javier is here. Blaine is here. Logan Brick Sets and Figures. ABK2499 is here. Kirana Aziro Gymnaz is here. We have Simple Man Bricks, Coop Raven. Just stay active in chat. It's going to be so much fun. And I thought of no set more perfect to start this off with than my first ever Microfighter. And this is the Microfighter Millennium Falcon. This was a set. It means a lot to me because this was again, like I said, one of my first ever LEGO Star Wars sets. I don't know where the instructions are for this one, so I might have to look it up online, which would be a bummer, actually, because I want to have chat up, and I didn't plan on this. I thought, I'll save this one for last, because there are no instructions in here now. Let's go take a trip down memory lane. Here's my second ever LEGO Star Wars set. This was the Mini X-Wing. Hello, Loey. Oh, this doesn't come with instructions either. Oh my gosh. Let's do one that does come with instructions, because there are some. Here we have an AAT. I believe I bought this one back in the day. Yes. Because it's not as much a problem about actually getting the instructions themselves, because they're online. Just it's an inconvenience for stream. So we'll do it eventually. So this was one of the first prequel Microfighters, obviously. In it we have I guess a battle droid, a little blue battle droid right here. Yeah, I need to lower this so you don't see my face 2 times on screen. Does only one of us win, or do all of... well, if you all win one, I couldn't afford it. So yes, each of you get a chance to win all of them. You can win every I believe you can enter every giveaway. So that's exciting. There's the battle droid head. So just grab pieces and build something with your imagination. No, we don't do imagination here. So yeah, this is a very exciting stream for me, obviously revisiting. These are the sets I got in my childhood, because I couldn't afford to get the big giant sets that were available at the time, like the gunships, and all the other big sets. The most expensive set I would get for a long time would be the 2011 Falcon. That was a big deal when I got that. And I wanted it so bad, and I was so happy. And then I didn't I didn't really get any big ones until the Ewok Village in about I believe I got that one at the end of 2015. I got it for Christmas. That was awesome. No, 2014. I got that one. No. trying to think. I got the Ewok Village at least 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Rest in power, Alex. Yes. So a YouTuber that's pretty big on the platform recently passed away of cancer. Technoblade. He is a Minecraft YouTuber. I knew of him from MrBeast gaming videos. He was in like a dream thing, and that's very sad to hear. I woke up and I saw that on my phone, and I'm like, oh, BDE. That's a thing you say like in Judaism when like someone dies. So it's like wish them luck in their judgment essentially. So yeah, I also something I found relatively funny with that. It is like oh my gosh, he dropped a merch line for his death, which I didn't follow him too much, but I guess he was big into promoting merch and stuff. So if that's the way he goes, he wanted to like pay for his siblings' college. Like, hey, good for him. Honestly, if Mr. Beast can, because I know he was like closely associated, Mr. Beast, cover those costs. That would be epic. Just throwing that out there. Can you please say hi back? Hi, Susan Booker. How are you doing? So glad we're getting more clones. We just need Shock Troopers. I think Shock Troopers are in the cards for the very near future. And the reason I say that, and I think Wolfpack Troopers are a little more unlikely, but that's kind of why I want them more. Shock Troopers would not hard to do. They've actually done Shock Troopers in nearly every version of clone for the most part, except for 2013. No, except for 2014 style of clone. They've done Shock Troopers back in 2005. They've done Shock Troopers in the 2013 style. So I wouldn't be shocked at all if they do Shock Troopers. However, I think it because like look at the 187th Troopers. They're purple. All they need to do is a basic recolor. It's not hard. Hello, Fun Time. Hello, Animotion Studios before motion. Yes. Someone else. Coop says BDE. I want more Jedi Fallen Order sets. Yes, indeed. I am with you there. I hope with the new game we actually see some. I really want to see the Stinger Mantis or whatever that ship's called. I still haven't played the game, believe it or not. I'm not a big puzzle person, so I've been actively avoiding it. But I saw on Amazon it's like a couple bucks. So once I finish Skywalker Saga, once I get my 100% complete, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna get Fallen Order. I've made the executive decision. Because we share hair colors. I have to support the redheads of the Star Wars universe. There aren't many of us. I guess Obi-Wan counts. Yeah, I think Obi-Wan counts. But other than we got Obi-Wan. We have prequel Obi-Wan, and we have Cal Kestis. That is our representation in Star Wars. So gotta support. We're a dying breed. They're getting rid of us. Annie no longer has red hair. I'm pretty sure the Little Mermaid's losing red hair. So we're getting erased. We need to... There's only one Wolfpack set. Yes. It was the AV7. The AV7 was the last one we got Wolfpack Troopers. By the way, AV7, I was this close to getting. And I'm disappointed. This was like years ago. Like back when it was still for sale. So 2016, it was on sale. And I got to choose between that or like a new sequel set. And I still liked the sequels at the time, so I chose the sequel set. And I also hadn't watched the Clone Wars yet. I didn't have a big affinity for Plo Koon or the Wolfpack. So I understand my decision of the time, and I have regrets. I went in my basement and found the Malevolent. Should I sell it? Yes, to me. Sell it to me. Message me on Instagram if you have any Lego Star Wars for sale. I'm in buying mode for all that type of stuff. So hit me up in the DMs, or if you want, email me if you don't have Instagram. We use PayPal, so there's like buyer protection on that. Nah, I got Obi's hair color, and we just redheaded. We call Autumn. So I have a Lego store, and it's like 10 minutes away. How early should I get there on August 1st? Like an hour and a half? I think an hour and a half is probably safe. So for me, August 1st, I'm thinking, so what day is August 1st? I want to check. 1 second. I just want to, I thought I accidentally pressed something. I'm going to my calendar right now. August 1st is a Monday. Okay, that's good. So Sundays at some LEGO stores, they open at 11 o'clock. Because I've had that problem, I think, twice. Where, like, they say the store and online and everywhere it says they open at 10, but for whatever reason ours opens at 11. So most LEGO stores open at 10 a.m. That's just a fact. And you're going to want to be there on a Monday. Be there by 8:30, 9. I think an hour and a half is really good. Like, you'll be safe. You'll be secure in getting at least one of every LEGO Star Wars set you want. I mean, you could be at the back of the line and you'll still get the new Junior set. But I will say, with the Junior set, and I have said this. I even said that in my reaction video. It's cute, but it is a scam. We got official pictures today. I didn't rush to do a video on it just because it's not exciting. And I kind of want to do a full commentary video just on, like, I genuinely do not get why the price inflation is so high on those sets in particular. Like, that comes with 3 figures, it comes with, like, 5 or 6, like, big bricks, or what you consider, like, large bricks. I do not still think that justifies a $35 price for 86 pieces. And that includes figures in that piece count. So, I'm staying up on Sunday to buy the ATT. Good. Pro tip, if you're not going to the LEGO store, pre-order online. And something that I do that honestly seems pretty safe. Stay up till 12. Buy the ATT set, or whenever I guess it goes live for you. Buy the ATT set on Lego.com when it goes up for pre-order. Anyway, even if you are going to the LEGO store, just in case. So when you go to the LEGO store, in case they don't have it for whatever reason, and then you lose out. Someone's been time bomb. The quality has been decreasing over the last few years, I've noticed as well. I have a green beat-up Lego shirt from 2005 and still not cracked. I got a set last year, it cracked. Yeah. Zach the Lego Maniac pointed that out. Like the brick quality, like, it's getting crappier. And I was noticing this when I was going through stuff. All my first, 3 first order Stormtroopers, which are figures I don't touch that much at all, quite honestly, because quite frankly, I don't care about the first order that much. Like, they're not that old figures. I mean, they're getting up there now. Like, some of them are, like, turning 7 years old, which I guess. But for the most part, they're not that old of minifigures. And they are cracking. And that is not good. That's really not good. So, LEGO needs to get their act together in regards to quality assurance. Something I will not be easy on them with is quality assurance. And they have great customer service. They have great everything. But in terms of all that, and it's a pain because, like, you'll get old figures that crack. You'll get the seam cracks on the side of the torsos. You can't file a complaint for them because there are people who game the system with all that stuff. So it really sucks. Oh, man. Here it is, the AAT. Oh, he's so cute. Look at it. Here, we'll go to camera 2. There he is. Here, we'll get our little droid in there. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I love him. And then a little cannon. Oh. And then we'll go to the... Look at these. Oh. So nostalgic. Look at this instruction mat. This is a perfect year of Lego Star Wars right there. Look at that. We got 2 12th Troopers, Airborne Troopers, Commander Neos, Kashyyyk Troopers. You have the Death Star Battle Pack. You have Commander Gree, the first ever Phase 2 Gree. You have the V-Wing pilots. You have Wolfpack Troopers. You have Shock Troopers. You have General Grievous up there. Like, man, I miss 2014 so much, guys. That is painful. Oh, my bad. Okay. Oh, wow. You guys will understand, like, I have a whole video that's going to be coming up on this. And I hope you all watch it. Now, let's do the next one. It's Rival, the Clone Turbo Tank. This comes with a Phase 2 Clone Trooper. These guys are really expensive nowadays. And I'm trying to build up my army of these. I want to have at least, like, 20 of them. Because they just look good. Even if they do 2020 style, I still want 20 of these. Because these are just some of the best looking minifigures, period. They only came in 2 sets. They came in this. And they came in the advent calendar. I never really cared about cracking. But now that I'm getting older, I want to keep more valuable figures in pristine condition. Absolutely. And it gets difficult. Because like you're right. You're 100% right. You want to keep these things in good condition. A pro tip for all you guys out there, if you have a minifigure you don't particularly use too much, what you can do, just lift the legs up from the torso. It prevents pressure, which prevents cracking. So I don't like to do that too much because I find I often just have the figures separated from the torso, but it's ultimately worth it because you can go find those pieces. And also, if you can, try to keep minifigures out of giant bags, because they scuff around and they'll mark each other up. So if you want to keep figures in good condition, ultimately it doesn't matter if you're a collector of Lego Star Wars or anything, but still, it's generally a good rule to follow. The dog is barking downstairs, and I don't know why. We have 77 viewers. That's crazy. And my computer just made a weird noise. I'm not even going to try to get Logan to see my comment. Dude, like, the chat is so active. I see it, Brixton Frames. Brixton Frames is a great guy. He comments on a lot of my videos, and I just want to say I appreciate that. Like, guys, I see your comments. Even if I don't always respond to them, I want you to know I see them, and I appreciate every single one. Like, genuinely. It's one of my favorite parts of my day is going on at the end of the day and looking at the comments. I'll respond to as many as I can. Some comments are posed, and I just don't know how to respond to some of them, or like some I just don't have the answers to certain questions people may ask, so I just won't respond to it at all, because I don't want to explain. I'm sorry, I don't know, and that's my comment. Like, that seems kind of disappointing. So yeah. Either way, let's build this clone turbo tank. Can you guys hear the dog barking? Everyone else see M&R complaining about the ATTE? I haven't checked out his video on that yet. I guess it's some minor stuff. I don't think it would be... I think it's just, like, you know, making it more of a perfect thing. I don't think he thinks it's bad. I don't think he thinks it's a bad set. Although I think he, like, initially uploaded it, and then he changed the title, like, after he uploaded it. I did see that, because I went to check... When I was going through my notifications for stuff, because I had to go through some stuff earlier. I saw that, and then it changed. I'm like, oh, that's weird. But yeah. I think there are some valid criticisms to be had with this set, for sure. But overall, it's still a great set, and nothing should deter you from buying it, in my opinion. Short of price. If price is an issue, that's going to deter you. But if that's the only thing... then that means it's still relatively of a good set. Like, if you're gonna buy one set this summer, that's going to be it. But you need to be on top of it, guys. You guys, I want all my subscribers to get it, so that way I don't see comments. You're the reason I can't get an ATTE because you bought one. I don't want to get those comments, guys. I don't want to see it, because the same stuff happened with the File First Battle Packs and the Clone minifigure packs and everything else, and I don't want to hear it. Heck, I got it with the Muppet minifigure pack, so I don't want to hear it. Do me a favor, just don't say that, because I am going to seriously consider just not letting you comment. Been a fan since 2020. That's awesome, Clone Commander. I'm sure I'd be willing to check out your account. Star Wars helmet set for 2023. Honestly, I think it is going to be the AT-AT pilot. Because we had a rumor for that this year, and I think it was actually supposed to happen. Like, because it came alongside the other rumors, which ended up being accurate. I think they might have just pushed it off. It should have come out this year. That would have made way more sense. Also, the Dark Trooper sucks. I think the Dark Trooper helmet is just an atrocious set. And again, people don't dog on it enough. It doesn't look particularly good. Like, the fins on the side of the face, they're, like, tucked in. When, like, the Dark Trooper, like, they're pretty prominent on there. And beyond that, the Dark Trooper really shouldn't be getting a helmet, in my opinion. It could have been a plethora of other things, and that was just the worst thing it could have been. So I'm going to go with AT-AT helmet, AT-AT pilot helmet. I wouldn't be shocked if we saw, like, a general, like, Veers-style helmet, if they continue along that line. But now that they're open to doing stuff like The Mandalorian, it really depends on how Mando Season 3 goes, first off. I don't think they're going to do a new Boba Fett just yet. I don't think they're going to go back to do characters they haven't done. They still have a handful of things they need to do. Jango would be cool. I'm not confident they're going to do any more Mandalorians, because they just had Boba on the market. They still have Mando on the market, and Jango's just a basically Mando with some extra blue highlights. So I don't think Jango's in the cards as much as I would like him to be. So don't count your chickens before they hatch on Jango. With that being said, I think there is a strong possibility we could see clones, actually. I think that LEGO's starting to see the demand. They saw it with Phase 2 Cody, and now they're actually, like, catching up seriously with this type of stuff. So I think you're going to see a prequel helmet, whether that be a Phase 1 clone, a Phase 2 clone, a 501st clone, a 332nd clone. I think we're getting a clone. I'm more confident than not that we're going to get a clone next year, unless they decide to do one helmet. But I'm sure at least we're getting that AT-AT pilot. That's like a bare minimum. If they're only going to do one, then that's going to be it. What I'm more interested to see, Fennec helmet would be cool. Yeah, I could see them doing it. I don't think it would be cool, but I could see them doing it. Speaking of things I could see LEGO doing as a general rule, I think that there is a solid shot. I'm actually, you know, I just want to talk about this. I'm really curious to see how they are going to handle doing like the new diorama sets. Like, so they had the Yoda's hut this year. They had the Death Star Trench Run. They had the garbage compactor. I'm curious if they're going to keep sticking with original trilogy stuff. I honestly think there's a justified case for them to do the Best Bin Duel. It'll be 2023, so it'll have been 3 years since the Comic-Con release of that one set. It's the most iconic scene in Star Wars, so I think there's a possibility for that. I think it's very unlikely, but I think it could happen. As much as I really wouldn't want it, I'll be honest. Like, I don't want that at all, because I have it, so I get to be comfortable and say I have it, and then not want anyone else to have it. But I think that's a possibility. And I don't see them doing prequel stuff, but I hope they do. Anakin or Jango? I don't think they're gonna do an Anakin bust. Wrecker buildable helmet. That would be cool. I'd be down for a Wrecker helmet. Red Imperial Guard. You see, I don't think Red Imperial Guard is as practical because of how tall it is, and it's literally just red. There's no variation you could really have in there. You could do some maybe maroon and red in there, but, like, first off, it's not iconic enough, I feel like, to, like, justify a helmet set, but then again, they did do the Dark Trooper. So, I didn't think they'd do the Dark Trooper. I thought, like, you know, first off, it's like, I never thought that in a million years, because it sounded kind of dumb, and quite frankly, it is kind of dumb. I'm going to head out because I need to go to bed. One final question, how many giveaways will there be? Is it only Captain Rex, or are there more? There's Captain Rex. Here, I'll show you guys. Captain Rex right here. There's the Slave 1, and there's a 501st Battle Pack. So we're doing all those. You have multiple chances at winning. Just tune into the auction. We're going to be doing them periodically throughout, giving away loads of fun stuff. I'm really excited. We're gonna have some surprises. It's gonna be an entertaining experience. Even if you don't want to buy anything, we're going to be having a lot of fun on there. It's just gonna be. I'm gonna give it a show. It's gonna be fun. It's not just gonna be some old boring auction where you watch me say, okay, let's go for the price, $1, $2, $3, that type of thing. It's gonna be like fun. Like I'm gonna give some colorful commentary. It'll be great. I used to have 20 Super Battle Droids. I lost them. Rip. Super Battle Droids are epic. Just made a custom Commander Fox, thinking LEGO won't do remake. I am kind of with you in that boat. I don't think LEGO's ever doing Commander Fox again. If they do, I would be down for it. But I need the Phase 1 Commander Fox very badly because I still do not own it. You guys want to see something that's kind of off-putting? Oh, shoot. Okay. Ugh. Sorry, this brick broke off. Here, I'll show you guys something kind of off-putting in a second. Studs, I've been a fan for a little while. What are your favorite Star Wars movie from the franchise? Now, it's funny. So, I fluctuate on this. So, for the longest time, it was Empire. Obviously, Empire's the best. That's not really up for debate. Like, objectively speaking, it's probably the best. But overall, like I had Revenge of the Sith up there for a while. I went from Empire to Revenge of the Sith. I'm like, you know, I just enjoy Revenge of the Sith a lot more. But as time goes on, I'm really starting to appreciate Rogue One. Rogue One is the most well-rounded Star Wars movie because they're able to get everything done in one movie. Like they get an entire character development for Jyn Erso and technically Cassian. Well, yes, Cassian. Not even technically. Yes, Cassian. You get all their character development you need. You understand the world they're living in, and you don't need to have seen Star Wars before. And it's so much fun. It's so gritty. They nail the production on it. The CGI is phenomenal. They nail Vader in it. He is this looming presence. He was there almost certainly for fan service, but it is still cool. He was kind of like Darth Vader in the original trilogy. Darth Vader in the original trilogy had a very small role. He had 11 minutes of screen time. Came in, he fought Darth Vader, or he fought Obi-Wan Kenobi. He chased Luke in a TIE fighter, kind of as a mini boss. And he had some minor scenes other than that. He had the opening scene where he walks in. So he's just kind of a generic bad guy. He didn't do much. Same thing with Rogue One. He came in, intimidated Krennic a little bit, fought the rebels, chased the Death Star plans. I think that was perfect. So, great Star Wars movie, amazing usage of Darth Vader, amazing new cast. The only problem it has is some characterization with some of the characters, like Bodhi. Like, I would have liked to see what was going on with him a little more. The movie could have used an extra about 10 minutes of characterization between them, between Bodhi. I would have liked to see a little bit more of the Guardians of the Whills, those guys. Maybe a little bit more of the Rebels like that weren't as heavily involved. But like that, we are done with the turbo tank here. Let's show you guys, and then let's pull up the back of the instructions, of course. And oh, there's no advertisements back here like they had on the last one, which is weird. Look at that. It rolls. It has little flick fires. The last year of flick fire, I believe, was 2014. Maybe it was 2015. I think it was 2015. Great set. Great set. I get a really good deal on all these. I get like $32 for all these things. Absolutely love Rogue One. Yes. So that is my analysis on why Rogue One, I believe, is the greatest Star Wars movie. So yeah, it's just a good movie. Okay. So this is where it gets dicey. So I want to build this one. This is my second ever Lego Star Wars set right here. The Mini X-Wing 75032. But I have to like do some weird things with chat. So like, please excuse that. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. Okay. Let's go to Google. And we're going to go 75032 instructions. Here we go. Okay. So we're going to be doing these building instructions. Download the PDF. Oh, okay. Well, there's a website. So, and now I'm going to pull up chat back up. So, chat goes here. Oh, wait. Here, let's... Okay, beautiful. Wait. Here. Quite frankly, I'd rather see chat than see my face. So... Okay, how do I... I don't know how to do this, sorry. There's chat. There you guys are. Bricks and frames. What did you use? I want the auction to be, it will be at 12:30 a.m. What's your favorite minifigure? I think it has to be Phase 2 Rex at the moment. But, like, actually, no. That's my favorite Star Wars minifigure. My favorite minifigure is gotta be Swedish Chef. Muppets. It's just an easy one, without a doubt. Okay. No. Stop it. Oh my gosh. So Swedish Chef is my favorite minifigure. By far. Okay, so we have this up, my second ever Lego Star Wars set we are building. I know the auction's going to be at 6:30, but what's time zone? It is going to be Eastern Standard Time. I believe I said that, and I put it in the description, and also you could just join Whatnot, and it shows you. And again, you get a free $10. So like if I have say I'll have a couple figures up there, you have $10 free in credit to buy anything. So it's a no-brainer. You get some free Lego out of the deal. Because I'm gonna imagine there's gonna be some stuff that goes for under $10. Again, you guys have credit. Also, this is interesting. This set came with this exclusive little like R2-D2 style droid, and we never really saw it again. And it's funny because this set I always had built in properly because I tried modding it when I was younger, and I still have it built in properly to this day. So it's gonna be nice to kind of have a fully complete, actually like nicely built one. The only thing is, as soon as I build this Falcon, I kind of want to like just take it apart or separate it or give it some defining thing, because I want my original one to kind of like, so that way I know it's my original, like my first set. I want to keep it that way, so like I could like one day put it in a little display case and be like, this was my first one. It's so special. It's funny because like your first Lego Star Wars sets are never the coolest sets. It's like the most random sets for the most part. I'm going to make the greatest Clone Wars joke of all time. Let's hear it. Yeah, 61 viewers, man. Thank you guys all for tuning in. This is a really fun day. Again, another live stream tomorrow. It's gonna be just as, it's gonna be more fun than this one actually, because we're gonna be moving fast. It's gonna be at night. Gonna be some fun, frolic. Swedish Chef is my second favorite. First favorite is Phase 2 Rex. Yeah, that's fair. Swedish Chef is your second. That's kind of surprising. I think we kind of share a similar list up there. But the Swedish Chef is one of my favorite Muppets. Like he is my favorite Muppet. Like Kermit objectively is the best Muppet, but the Swedish Chef's my favorite. It's like how one of my favorite presidents is Calvin Coolidge, but the best president is George Washington. Nobody debates that. Or if they do, they're dumb, because he was just the best. GW. By the way, guys, for all my American viewers out there, got any big July 4th plans? Is anyone going out to see fireworks? I'm excited. America Day. America. Epic. Epic holiday. Do you prefer a Phase 2 Captain Rex from Clone Army Customs or the official Phase 2 Rex? Well, Clone Army Customs is always going to be better, like objectively speaking, but it's nice to have official LEGO product. So, I guess that doesn't answer your question. But like Clone Army Customs, you know, $25 minifigures. Like LEGO is working with a much smaller budget for minifigures to like detail them up. They don't get printing on every square millimeter of their body. What are your thoughts on LEGO Optimus Prime? I think it's very cool. I'm very happy. Cool guy 92101. He's very excited about it. He did Garrett or Steve the Clone Trooper, or like, what is it? Gary the Clone Trooper? No. I'm Gary. My guy's Gary. He did Steve. I think it's Special Needs Clone Trooper, which is kind of neat. But you know, I kind of like that. Like I don't know. Yeah. So last year I slept through the fireworks. That's fun. I guess. Lego Prime is amazing. Yes. You know what's funny? You know what kind of disappeared? Like we talked about it for a while and then it went away. This Lego subscription service thing. So Lego put out a survey asking if people would be interested in a Lego subscription service, and it gained a lot of traction, and then it just kind of disappeared. So I wonder if that's going to be a thing we see pop up next year. Quite honestly, like obviously I'd buy into it, but I don't see it being a good long-term sustainable business plan. What's your favorite Star Wars The Clone Wars set right now? You know, if the ATTE counted, I feel like, which it technically does according to its marketing, I feel like almost that would probably be one of the best Clone Wars sets ever. Comes with a Phase 2 Cody, comes with a ATTE, comes with 3 212 Troopers. Great deal. So, like, that seems like kind of a no-brainer. So, yeah. Rip Technoblade. Yeah, we had our discussion at the beginning of this video, so if you want to hear my thoughts on the Technoblade, then feel free to skip to the front and hear them. Favorite Sith? You see, this is a good question because there's lots of good Sith. I feel like on an objective level, it would have been, say, someone like Palpatine, but Episode 9 kind of ruined him, in my opinion. Like, Episode 9, like, just made Palpatine infinitely less cool. So if you were to take, say, like, just prequel Palpatine, Palpatine would probably be, like, the best. Vader is just always epic. I don't think we've had, like, really bad Darth Vader before. Even in Kenobi, the one thing they nailed in Kenobi was Vader. Short of making him feel a little cheap. Like they did some weird costume errors, but that's not what I care about. What I care about, like there was this one scene where, like, he had the fire that he was starting. He just kind of kneels down to start the fire, which just felt weird. What he should have done is he should have force activated Obi-Wan's lightsaber, which had fallen on the ground, I believe, and just activated that, and that starts the fire. He could just like it wouldn't have felt so awkward where he just kind of leans down. Like there are other ways he could have done that. So that was not particularly like that was the most cringy Darth Vader thing I think I've seen. Rebels nailed Vader. Maul's cool. I love Maul. I'm kind of worried he's gonna start to get oversaturated. Maul's good. There's so many good ones, man. It's tough, and I'm gonna plead the fifth. I'm not gonna answer this one because there's so many good ones. What do you call a combination of fan outrage and the greatest Lego meme minifigure of all time? Favorite Jedi? You see, most of the time, you know, I would have said like I always had a toss up between Yoda and Obi-Wan because like Yoda's like my favorite for nostalgic reasons, but like for character reasons it would be Obi-Wan. I know I don't give straightforward answers on any of these. I'm sorry. But I feel like after Kenobi, like I like Obi-Wan, and I don't think it really took away from him, and he was like still really cool. You know, I think it's Obi-Wan. I'm still gonna go with Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's like objectively the coolest Jedi that I like the most, but Yoda's always holds a special place in my heart. So there you go. I also just find Yoda to be the most sympathetic one, like whether that be, you know, him in the originals, just being great and like just being so like wholesome and warm and just a good teacher, teaching good life lessons to Luke Skywalker, or like him in the you see him in the prequels, and I think Ahsoka described it actually in Star Wars Rebels, where it's like he always felt very sad, like that was like the end of something. And I like that a lot. I like him in the prequels a lot. Like he's just a very sad character, and he's like a funny guy though. Like Yoda. If he wasn't if he didn't have such a serious role, like he's a funny guy. Like you saw him being goofy with Anakin in the Clone Wars a little. So yeah, Jedi Bob. Yes. No. How could I have forgotten Jedi Bob? It's of course Jedi Bob. Jedi Bob's the best Jedi. Just objectively speaking. I'm sorry, guys. If you disagree, you're wrong. Opinion on UCS Gonk Droid. It's happening. And when it happens, it's going to be all because of me. I'm not joking. I actually made a full video on why we need a UCS Gonk Droid. It got, like, no views. Because I don't think the Gonk Droid's particularly popular. Because y'all are just the worst. I did it. And it's out there. So that way when LEGO actually does do it, I get to take credit. And look, you have the little exclusive R2. Wow, it's actually built properly. This was not as bad a build as I remember. Like, this was, ooh, like, look at that. I'll show you guys in a second. Because I have to keep pulling up the instructions now. Jango Fett Slave 1 2002, we need a remake. Yes, I cannot believe, I'm still beating myself up over this. There were 2 sets I missed when recording for my remake set ideas. And somehow I managed to sneak in the TIE Defender in there before I somehow snuck in the Jango Fett Slave 1. Which seemed like, that's like super obvious. So I don't know what I was thinking. And I think they included an extra axle pin here. Oh, that's where the problems start with this set. I'll show you guys in a second. It's these stupid clips. Why is there an extra axle rod? They have them all in. They're all there. Because they have to hold in a certain piece. Gonk. Oh, are we having Gonk chat now? Is this a thing that's happening? Oh. You know, I think he messed up. He's missing one of the little flick fires. I think this was the last one of the last microfighters with flick fires. Yeah, one of the flick fires is missing. I'm sure I have the part. And I bet I even have it in here. But I'll take care of it later. We have a little special pilot. I don't know what pilot this is. When I was younger, I was always under the impression that it's Luke. Because it effectively uses the same face print as Luke. Here, yeah. So very cool. Let's move into the next one. Ooh, is this the mini TIE Interceptor? And then yeah, I guess this one goes alongside the X-Wing. So we'll do this one next. I don't know where the instructions for that one went. I don't think they're here. What's better, the Justifier or ATTE? ATTE. That's not really a question. The Justifier is still a bit pricey. So that's a problem with it. First off, no. So it's here, and yeah, it has its fair share of problems. I think it's honestly a little oversized for what it like. I don't mean it's oversized. I'm always happy when sets are nicely sized and nicely proportioned. My problem is it's not in scale with, say, the Bad Batch shuttle, which is mildly disappointing. How's all the quality and stuff for you guys? Does it look good? Like, does the stream look good? Is there anything you'd change about it? Like, what would make your viewing and listening experience more enjoyable? So let's get started with our TIE Pilot. We might be selling some of this stuff at auction. Probably not. I want to keep these. I don't know. I was thinking about it. But I'm like, And you know what's funny? This is something I never got. Microfighters, I think, would be the one sets where it's very easy to justify stud shooters. And stud shooters were introduced this year. So, like, I don't get why they still to this day do not include stud shooters and microfighters. For the minifigures specifically. Like I don't like them in battle packs. I do like them. I wouldn't mind them in microfighters. These are the cheapest Lego Star Wars sets. They're for kids. Pretty no-brainer. Yeah, I can't hear. How's that sound? There we go. I raised the volume a little bit. Hopefully that helps y'all. Sorry if it just got loud on y'all, headphone users. So I see this a lot, actually. And if you have Instagram, take a picture of the stream and then tag me on it, and I'll repost it on my story. Because I'm curious. Does anyone watch these streams, like, on their TV? Is anyone watching this on their TV now? Because I find that weird. Like, someone just watching in their house. Like, me building Lego. Because I've done that with the Brick Whiz once. I watched his stream on live. But that's about it. Too loud? Captain Rex says it's good. Yo, Commander Kronos, what's up? If I join the Whatnot stream, do I have to remake an account on it? No. You can... Oh. People are saying loud. Here, I'm going to kind of put it in a nice medium. We're at 14 decibels. Okay. You do not need to rejoin Whatnot, but if you can, use my link, because Whatnot gives me a little bit of a kickback from it, and it helps, so that way I can, do bigger giveaways. Basically, like, they see my thing gets more promotions, then they give me money to do more giveaways. By the way, the Captain Rex giveaway is, of course, sponsored by Whatnot. Do you stand with Ukraine? Of course. So someone emailed me once, and I talked about this on my podcast with Daily Tactics, so y'all can go watch that. I went in more detail. But someone's like, how dare you complain about the Clone Trooper minifigure packs coming with 3 figures, but the Marvel ones come with 5, when there is a war in Ukraine going on right now? I'm like, obviously that's tragic. Also, not my job. I'm not getting paid to commentate on Ukraine. So, yeah. Do you like the new Cody figure? Yes, I do. That is all. I do like it. Could it have used a smaller visor? Probably its own helmet mold. Probably. Is that going to stop me from buying it? No. Still a good minifigure. The best minifigure? I don't think so. But then again, the Swedish Chef is the best. So there's no topping that. That's just... I'm sorry. Just too perfect. I saw Malix made video about the minifigure packs. Yeah. Did he? That had to be a while ago. Because that controversy was back in, like... February, March era, that timeline. It was still relatively early in the year. I'm losing track of the months. Ironically, the way I remember things that have happened this year is in what Lego sets released. Because that's how my brain works. I'm like, what happened in June? Well, I know I went to the Lego store and I got the Muppet Theater and the Mandalorian and one Starfighter. Like, bro, like, you shouldn't be thinking in months that way. Like you should be thinking in significant events. But no, I think in Lego that I have bought in the month. Big fan, by the way. Thank you, Uchiha. I'm sorry if I messed that up. I really am trying. I didn't mean to. How would you like to make Galactic Marines or Phase 2 Lego Battle Pack? We're going to learn about how to make your own custom Galactic Marines in tomorrow's video. So stay tuned for that, Saturday at 3 EST. And maybe, yeah, it's very exciting. So watch that. I'm going to show you how to make cheap custom Galactic Marines. Very good. You don't need to buy no Clone Army custom stuff. I mean, actually, yes, you do. You need to buy one Clone Army customs thing. But you could buy a bunch of them, and it won't be as bad shipping-wise. Okay. Just entered the giveaway. I'm feeling lucky. Awesome. Sign up, obviously, to my whatnot. Set notifications for my stream. They have a whole thing on there. It'll keep you updated if I put up any announcements on there. Just get it going. It is going to be epic. We've been going for about 45 minutes. Now, it's funny. So a lot of people will notice this. So I went to originally plan this stream, and I was originally planning on building the UCS Star Destroyer. But I know I'm not going to get close to finishing the UCS Star Destroyer. And I want to get that. That's my July project. I want to get done with it by the end of July. But I'm going away on the 4th or 5th. I don't know which day it is. I think it's the 5th. To Vermont. So I am not going to have time to like get it done, and I need to get a video. So one of my videos I was working on, I want to do is on the MICROFIGHTERS of 2014. So that is essentially why I'm doing this, because I want to do a video. So this is going to be recorded probably 2 days from now. It's going to be recorded on Sunday, and then this will be uploaded sometime next week. We already have some videos for next week recorded. We have all this weekend's recorded and edited. This whole weekend's recorded and edited, which I'm happy about because I'm ahead of the game then. Lego should make Delta Squad Battle Pack. I am down. A lot of people don't always like it when they I don't like it generally speaking when they use battle pack spaces, but for that. But like this has kind of been my logic. Like, take what you could get. Something I'm not happy about is how we went from having 4 battle packs a year up until about like 2017 and maybe even 2018. I can't remember as much with 2018. No, we had Solo. I think we had 4 in 2018, and now we're down to like. And then we went down to 2, and now we're down to like 1 a year if we're lucky. I guess we do have the minifigure packs now. They need since we have 2 minifigure packs, I'll let it slide. They need to do at least 1 more battle pack though. That's just an objective fact. They just need to do it. 1 more battle pack. If they do like 2 mainline battle packs and 2 minifigure packs, I think they get away with that. Please answer. What? Should I get the 212 set? Yes. Guys, I've already told you this. Go get it. That's not new information. What clone division deserves a battle pack the most? I think they all deserve a battle pack in my heart. But in terms of ones that haven't gotten any, 332nd, easily. Most prominent Clone Legion in the Clone Wars finale. You could do really anything from that finale. You could do one where it's like you have the Shock Trooper, a 332nd Trooper, a 501st Trooper, and a plain white Trooper. That would work just fine. You do a 501st Troopers and 332nd. You would throw in Mando Loyalists. You could really do a lot with that. So, yeah, that's my position. Do you have any stop motion ideas? Yes, I have lots of them, but I'm not going to be executing any of them. If you want one for you, then I guess that's a different story. Here's an idea. Clone, I assume if you want to do Clone Troopers, maybe you could do something like, you could do the backstory of that retired Clone Trooper from Obi-Wan Kenobi, the one that was looking for credits. That sounds kind of fun. What mock should I build from the Clone Wars era? Siege of Mandalore is pretty cool. I just loaded up this one. This was probably the worst integration of Flickfires. But the thing that's nice is since it's like barely built, you just take it off and it looks good. Here, I'll show you guys that in a bit. She prefers the sequels over the originals and prequels, which I do about her heretics. Except her in Loving Arms, because at least you have a sister that likes Star Wars at all. That is my advice to you. Just be appreciative. I know it sucks, but and I blame, quite frankly, whoever showed her the sequels. My Captain Rex is worth $10. It's so beat up. Yeah, probably. You could sell it on Etsy for more than that, maybe. Yes, thank you. I have tons of 332nd Troopers. I don't. I have like 5. I have 5 332nd Troopers, which is a lot for a lot of people. I want to have at least like 15, 20 before they retire, because I'm worried they're not going to come back. And then they're just going to be super stupid expensive. And I don't want to spend stupid amounts of money on them. So, there's my logic. You don't have to agree with it, but it is my logic. Should I buy Yoda Pal? Why are you asking me all these questions? These are questions you know the answer to. You just want to seek if I have approval of it. By the way, they nailed TIE Pilots back in 2014. I think they peaked with TIE Pilot. This year's TIE Pilot was really good. Here we go. There he is. Very epic. Doesn't come with instructions, so you could have the X-Wings and the... Yes, very epic. Star Destroyer. Now, the first time I got this set, this Star Destroyer, was back in like 2015 or 16. Now I went to a camp, and recently that camp was actually torn down, which is very sad for me. And I traded with a kid who I actually still talk to a little, a minifigure for the build of the Star Destroyer. I think it was 2016 or 2015. I don't entirely remember. So that was how I got this set. It didn't come with the minifigure initially, but I ended up getting a very similar minifigure to it, if not this exact figure. So, yeah, there's a little Republic Studs lore. Maybe I should do, like a special, like... Oh, I have the instructions in this one. I could just go full chat. Look at that. Do you guys wish the build was more prominent on the screen? Like, do you want that to be bigger? Because I can make it bigger. If you guys think so. If not, then that's fine too. Actually, I kind of want to... Nah, I'm not going to do that now, because then I have a little box surrounding it. So it's a little complicated. But I can make it happen. Yeah, it comes with a little hat. I don't think I ever had an officer with this hat. These are the best officer hats. I don't know why, for the life of me, they got rid of these. Actually, no, I don't want to lose focus here. I'll go to the second camera. Look at this. Look at that hat. I don't know why they use this new one. I think it looks better back then, but maybe that's just me. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minifigures. I think for the minifigures alone, this haul was worth it for all these sets, because I paid like $30-something for this, for all these, which is actually really good for the time. And I want to check, is this, I don't know, is this all of them? I think it was at the back of the AAT. There was an advertisement. Maybe it was the back of the turbo tank. I don't remember entirely, to be 100% honest. Okay, maybe it wasn't at the back of any of them. Maybe it's at the back of you. Do you have the other ones? Because there was a MICROFIGHTERS app. I think there still is. Do you think Cody will betray the Empire in Bad Batch Season 2? I hope so. That would be kind of epic. Like that was literally my dream show. Like, this was my pitch after Clone Wars. The only show I want to see is Captain Rex and his clone rebellion against the Empire. You could bring all the clones in, do a whole show off of it. And I guess the Bad Batch is going to kind of turn into that. Like, you saw that a little bit set up in the show, and honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if it spun off into its own show. Say this is the last season of the Bad Batch, and or whatever the Bad Batch is going to be, it's going to be them joining the larger clone rebellion. Like, there was a trailer scene where it's like the clones are being discarded. What do you do with all these clones? A lot of people think like there were these cadets, and the Empire doesn't want to just throw them and kill them, or like just send them off into the streets and send them money to eat. The Empire actually, like, uses them in their minds. Like, it does the really menial, terrible jobs. So Captain Rex might, like, send in the batch to go save them, which I'm kind of down for. Do you think Gregor had a terrible death? No, I think Gregor had a nice death, actually. The way he died specifically, yeah, he should have went fighting. He shouldn't have, like, and he did, but he shouldn't have, like, been, like, killed by a trooper that was he already got down. That was kind of unfair. He should have, like got shot as he's, like, really fighting. And I guess that's the problem when you don't wear your commando armor into a blaster battle. Like, Gregor, you can't wear a t-shirt into a war front. I'm sorry. You just can't. And quite honestly, I don't get that strategy a ton. Maybe it works back in the good old days of the Star Wars. So yeah, Gregor's death in Rebels, probably not the best. Honestly, I kind of like this idea. I'm, like, liking this idea the more I think about this, like, with this Clone Rebellion. Like, you have, like, Wolf join up, you have Cody join up, you have this whole faction join up, because we still don't know what happened to Commander Cody. Like, as far as we know, he's still alive. He hasn't had a death scene yet. But, oh my gosh, if Commander Cody died, like, whoa. Like, I don't want him to die just now. I want him to be reintroduced in the Bad Batch season 2, and then if they do a season 3, or if they do this Clone Rebellion show, or the Bad Batch turns into the Clone Rebellion show, I wouldn't mind seeing Commander Cody die. Like, Commander Cody I can live with dying. Captain Rex, I don't know, that's gonna hurt. It's gonna happen eventually, but it's gonna hurt. The only way I want to see Rex die is somehow involving Ahsoka. That's the only way it could happen. I'm sorry, it's just the only way. And I want Dave Filoni to have full control over it. Whatever it is. Because he created he put the character into this world, and he gets to take him out. Do you think LEGO will do a Wolf and Rex since the new helmet mold? I think there's a stronger possibility for them to bring him back for sure. I'd say Rex more likely because, you know, I'd say he's in more demand than Wolf is at the time. But say Wolf appears in the new Bad Batch season, I think there's a very high possibility we see him. And by the way, if you haven't already, if that's a set you're interested in, buy the Captain Rex's ATTE now. I feel like that set's going to go up in value after the Bad Batch season 2. Not that I know what's going to happen in the show, I don't. But I feel like if Gregor's going to return, and they're kind of going to set that whole thing up. So, like, go get that set. I own it, but I kind of want to buy, like, a sealed one. So, there's that. Hello there, General Kenobi. You are a bold one. Okay, we have these bricks. Yeah, I always liked the Star Destroyer because it felt very big for what it was. There you go. I never bought Clone Custom. That's fine. Maybe you should. It's worth buying at least 1 or 2 Clone Customs. Really, the novelty of Clone Customs for me is making characters LEGO hasn't done. And that's what I like about them a lot. So, yeah, that's my, that's why. So, like, if you Commander Bakara, if you want a Commander Bakara, go to Clonery Customs. If you want Commander Fox, I think that, like, Phase 2 version, go to Clonery Customs. It's getting characters you haven't seen. I'm not a big fan of the weird ones they do, like Blue Wolfpack Troopers. Not my thing. Start the Gonk chat. Is that a thing we're doing now? Gonk. Hello, I'm Republic Studs, and I endorse the Gonk chat. Opinions on Life of Lego. He's an interesting guy, for sure. I've talked to him a lot, actually. Really interesting guy. He does a lot of cool videos. I think he does really interesting commentary. And I think he does have stuff that is said. I don't agree with a lot of his takes on a lot of things. And I guess that's fine. And yeah, he's all right. Like he's a nice person. He's a very nice person. So I'll give him that for sure. I have done the first snow clones. Oh wait, wait until tomorrow's video. I'm gonna show you a whole new ballpark, man. It's gonna be great. Javier. Love that guy. Javier's been here this whole time, and I haven't noticed. I'm kind of shocked. If you were a Jedi, what color would your lightsaber be? Huh. That's a good question. Now, my favorite colors are blue and red. So I kind of want, I don't mind either, but red is like evil. But I don't want to be evil, but also like, I'm gonna go with blue. I know a lot of people like to say purple or yellow or black, like the dark saber. Nah, I'm going for just straight. It's worked. It's the first ever blue lightsaber. Originally, all there was going to be in George Lucas's mind were blue and red, and that's to show the contrast of good and evil. So I like that a lot. And he only incorporated green because they threw green in Return of the Jedi because the sky was blue and so was Luke's lightsaber, and that was bad for post-production. So I'm going to be a purist of what worked and what was good, and that is my take on why I would choose a blue lightsaber. Tradition. And then they just made Samuel L. Jackson's like, I want purple. So then George Lucas just upends all the lightsaber lore for Samuel L. Jackson to make a funny purple lightsaber. For sure, bro. I just lay back and listen to what everyone has to say. Well, missed you, bro. Yeah, I gotta get more into the streaming game. Welcome to Lego Star Wars, Summer of Lego Star Wars. I am going to be trying my best short of the weeks I'm gone. We're going to be doing a live stream at least once every week. I'm going to make it a priority. It's going to happen. I just, I get so tied up with, like, doing other stuff, like, and doing videos. They take up a significant portion of my day. Because, like, I'm effectively doing YouTube as a full-time job in the summer now. Other than when I'm taking vacations, I need to pre-prep stuff for all these places I'm going. So it's just, it's a grind. What are you building? Also, I made a clone base with the Daily Bugle. I am building a little Star Destroyer. Ooh, I missed this. I had never actually built this set. Man, I don't even remember building some of these. I never built the Star Destroyer, actually, because I bought it pre-built. So, yeah. Hello, Inquarters Manned. How many Yonk droids do you have? Not as many as you'd think. I have one from the Bad Batch shuttle, obviously. I have one from the Resistance ITS transport. I have one from every Advent calendar since 2015. I don't like the inconsistency between all the flick fires. Maybe that's just me. I like there to be some consistency, please. Yeah, so I have a handful. I probably have like close to 10 at this point. Okay, we are finished with the Star Destroyer. Let's see, are there any cool advertisements on the back? Ironically, only one of them has really cool advertisements. And then we're gonna pop you in here. Look at that. 1 second. Beautiful. $10. Nice, clean. Good job, Lego. Proud of you. I said I really just want to say shortly I enjoy your videos. Thank you, Space Toast. I appreciate that. Now, man, this is my first Lego Star Wars set. I have not built this in 8 years. This is not specifically the first one. It is a different one. Wow. So this is a very exciting for me. Not that it's a particularly special set. It's just another Microfighter Falcon, which are very common. That's why LEGO keeps doing them, not because they're popular. I remember. So here's a backstory of how it happened. So I just finished. I think we just finished Empire Strikes Back. Like because my family was like sitting and watching like each of the Star Wars movies. And I was like, 1 second. Where's the Falcon? Here, sorry, I need to type in the set number. 75030. That's not it. It's got to be around there. What is the Star Destroyer? 75033. 31 30. There it is. 75030. There we go. So here's the story. So I actually got my first Lego Star Wars set at a Barnes and Nobles, which is kind of funny, because like nobody buys Lego at Barnes and Nobles anymore. But I went there. I remember I was so excited because look, Han Solo comes in a cheap Lego Star Wars set. That's awesome. I want Han Solo. And yeah. And then after that, I got the X-Wing, because I thought it was Luke Skywalker in here, honestly. What did I know? And then after that, my favorite character of Star Wars was Yoda. I think I might have gotten the TIE Interceptor, actually. And then after that, my favorite Star Wars character, so this was like my first main set, was Yoda. He came in a Clone Wars 501st ATRT set. Great set. I got it at the time. I wasn't big in the 501st. I wasn't a big prequel guy, but it came with Yoda. So that was how I got Yoda. He came in it was relatively cheap set. I got that one at Toys R Us in Atlantic City. So yeah, here we go. Building Han for the first time since 2014 in this set. And he came with his classic hairpiece, which I miss. Barnes & Noble, Lego are overpriced. Yes, I am painfully well aware. But they also have coupons there, so. Okay, let's get building. I'll see if I remember. I remember there's like some stuff on the inside. Like I vaguely remember this, but maybe I also just remember because there was a recent Falcon that came out. That came out in 2000 and oh my gosh, 2000 and the year before this year, 2021. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Techno Blaine died. Very sad. I talked about that at the beginning for anyone who wasn't here. Man, I don't remember there being gray bricks here. Yeah, wow. It's or like dark gray. I saw a treehouse at $250 at Barnes & Nobles. That's a good deal still. Because the treehouse... Wait. No, it's not. The treehouse is still for sale. I thought the treehouse retired. Maybe that's another one I'm talking about. No, the Pirates of Barracuda Bay... I regret not picking that up. I saw it for a decent price, and it relisted, and I had the option to buy it, but I didn't. So, yeah. Rip Techno. Indeed. TIE Fighter for $30. That's pretty epic. Yeah, the TIE Fighter, the main TIE Fighter right now, that's for sale. That's going for like $32 on Walmart. So if you guys haven't picked it up, I think now is a good time, honestly. The next best deals you're gonna get from what's like on sale at Walmart now is gonna be Black Friday. Walmart, if you're looking for you're getting the best bang for your buck on a Lego set, it's gonna be Walmart. Let's go down memory lane. So this is my first Lego Star Wars set. Oh man. And I'm rebuilding it here for you all to watch. It's crazy. Didn't think in a million years I would have an entire channel dedicated to Lego Star Wars where I upload content on a singular facet of Lego every day. I remember this. Ah, yes. I remember they're like inside it. There are all these like little like red like the flick fire pieces, and I was confused because I'm like, why would you put those here? And you don't really see them in the build either, so they like it feels like weird that they pop up like that. And it still is kind of weird. Like I don't know why they did it like that. Who's your favorite character from what? Like from all cinema? Don Corleone. No, probably not. But I don't know. Found 5 hours battle packs for $1 off a sketchy website. Should I get it? No. $1 off, not worth it if it's sketchy. I feel like you guys should know that. They're cheap on Walmart. They're $24 on Walmart. So just go to Walmart. Walmart's great. Love Walmart. A lot of people be dissing on Walmart, but Walmart really is epic. So. That was when I still couldn't afford to buy all the sets at full price. I would go to Walmart religiously to try and find Lego sales, and my Walmart never had them. Luckily now, because the YouTube has been doing well enough, I can, you know, just get the sets without having to worry about if they're on discount or not. Which, something that's gonna hurt, even though I do and I am gonna buy it, is that Junior's ATST, because I just don't want to spend $35 on it, but I have to for video's sake. And I'm not happy about it. Can you guys hear my whistling? Wave. Would you guys be interested in hearing that? Because I whistle it really good. Really well. Did you build the turbo tank? I did. Very epic set. And we're going to be taking a quick look at them before we end the stream, so don't worry, you guys. For all you people tuning in late, you'll get to see it. Man, this is a trip down memory lane. Yeah, there's the last one. It feels like so much bigger, but like also small at the same time. It's so weird. It's funny because like usually I'm like expecting there to be extra pieces in these, and there's no extra pieces. Ironically, the one thing they screwed up, they threw in a Technic pin instead of one of the other pieces. I'm trying to let my mom let me buy stuff from whatnot. Your stream later today. It's not later today. It is tomorrow. So you got time. Yo, this is really neat. Look at this. So like they have like this one end. This is the big brick here, and this is a relatively big brick for a microfighter. And you have this little one here, but it still comes out to the same form. So that's neat. Remember me? Of course, Star Wars Shipyard. Let's see. I've seen you around. I don't know you like personally. I like your Muppet video. Thank you very much. I went that whole video without doing a Kermit impression. I actually had this whole skit I was gonna do for it, but I cut it out because I know people just want to kind of get to the meat of the video. And with the Muppet ones, obviously they're not like for views or for anything like that. They're just purely because I enjoy the Muppets, and there's no other reason. And like, of course, that one didn't do well. Like it did fine. Like it didn't like get no views. But like relative to most videos, didn't do well. So I just kind of wanted to just kind of summarize what I did. I didn't want to invest thousands of hours and break my neck trying to put it together. But I wanted to make it still an enjoyable video. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'd recommend it. Turbo Tank is one of the best microfighters. I agree. Turbo Tank is an amazing microfighter. It's super fun, super playable. You get all the wheels to roll around on. You get the flick fires. You get a great minifigure. One of the best microfighter figures ever, period. No, that's not even up for debate. That's just the facts. The facts with J. Jonah Jameson. Okay, now we got this. We have the grills we're putting in now. We're just doing some of the upper detailing. I don't even have one Phase 2 clone. You don't have the 501st Battle Pack? Sorry, it's just kind of like a general assumption, I feel like, at this point, that everyone has one at this point. But I know, I understand, especially for the Australian people out there. It's tough. Man, I get you. I couldn't even imagine, like, you have to, like, order excessive amounts from outside of the country, and it's super expensive, and LEGO won't import them into your country. Like, that's a real big oof. We take it for granted here. But like, yeah, Australians have been silenced. If the Americans were, like, being treated the way Australia is in regards to the 501st, there would be, like, riots, like, in the streets. How much longer until the stream ends? I'm about to eat dinner, and I want to see it with all the stream ends. You know what? It's going to end very soon. I'm almost done, but go eat dinner with your family. If you're eating with your family, that's important. Remember that. It's going to be more important than watching my stream. Spend time with your family, guys. So, advice of the day. You're gonna cherish that way more than you're going to cherish watching my videos, as much as I appreciate you watching my videos. And think you still should watch them. It's me giving, I guess, some good old honest advice. But we're literally just finishing up the Falcon right now. Your content inspired me to make a YouTube channel. Oh, that's awesome, man. I really appreciate hearing that. Putting this here. Where did you go? Are you supposed to go in here? Yes, that's the radar dish. Okay. So we're putting you here. We're putting the flicks in here. And then we are putting in the radar dish here. And Han Solo. Oh, there's a little bug on my table. Oh, yuck. Okay. And like that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, the Wind Kid is on the back of these. Look. Here, one sec. One sec. Let me minus out of this. The Wind Kid, who we interviewed, is on them. Epic. There he is. They stopped using these. I think this was the last year of LEGO Star Wars, which I really think, you know. Okay. So here's our full roundup. We're gonna go to camera B. We have our Falcon and our Star Destroyer. They came together as basically as a set. We have our TIE Defender thing. We have our X-Wing. They go as a set. And then you have the Juggernaut and the AAT. Now, objectively speaking here, we're going to talk objectively now. What is the best of these? No, I'm inclined to say the Falcon because this was my first. I think the Clone Turbo Tank overall, best play value, best figure. It's good army building value. But like it's great for sets like these, and I really think all Microfighters should encapsulate only characters people want. So like these would be good for Darth Vader's TIE Advance. The fact they haven't done a Vader's TIE Advance Microfighter shocks me. You do a $10 Darth Vader, a $10 Luke, a $10 Han. Just starter characters. They've done Microfighters, like little ones, like the Versus sets with 3PO and R2. I like that a lot. So I'm not as big a fan of these army builders. Army builders should primarily be battle packs. With that said, they're all very cute. 2014, iconic year, first year of Microfighters. So that's a pretty big deal. Hopefully they are not over just yet. So there's been a lot of speculation that the Microfighters are done. And I'm going to go back to camera B. And I'm going to do a full commentary on this in my upcoming video. That will be up next week. So you'll see that probably... Well, let's go look at our calendar. I'll give you a date, actually. I'll give you a definitive date on when you can see this. You're going to see this Thursday, next week. If not Wednesday. You might see it Wednesday. We'll see. Yeah, Wednesday or Thursday next week, you'll definitely be seeing it. I'm going to have a live stream on Tuesday, and I'm going to have a video on Monday. So stay tuned for that. And thank you guys, honestly, all for popping in. It was a nice little small stream, nothing crazy. Next week, I will give a hint. We are building the Star Destroyer. Probably we're going to start that, at least. Or I wouldn't be shocked if we started. Something might pop up. I want to get it done in July. I want to get it done over with. I bought it at a weird time because I bought it for May 4th. It came in a couple weeks later. And then after that, it just kind of sat there. And we had new sets coming in. And I got busy. I want to get it done this summer, whether it happens or not. If not, it's going to finish at the end of August. It's going to be done before the end of the summer. Also, I need to turn off my hyperlapse. I hope it was recording that whole time. Yes, it was. Okay, so that's good. And other than that, I will see you all in the next one. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Stay tuned for a video on these. These should be fun. I had a good time today. And I'll see you all in the next one. Remember to peace out and stay awesome. Oh, there I am. Bye-bye, guys.